ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ವೈದ್ಯ ಮಿತ್ರರೇ, ನಮ್ಮ ಕುಟುಂಬ ವೈದ್ಯಕೀಯ ಸಂಘದ ಈ ವರ್ಷದ ಅಂದರೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರ್ ಸದಾಶಿವ ಪೊಳ್ನಾಯರ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೀಗ 2ನೇ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ನಿರಂತರ ವೈದ್ಯಕೀಯ ಕಾರ್ಯಾಗಾರವನ್ನು ನಾವು ನೆರವೇರಿಸ್ತೇವೆ. ಕಳೆದ ಸಲ 20ನೇ ತಾರೀಕಿನಂದು ಇವರು ಎಲರ್ಜಿಯ ವಿಷಯ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯ ಹಾಗೂ ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರು ಸಿಂಚನ್ರವರು ಮಾಡಿದರು. ಈಗ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಗರ್ವಾಲ್ ಐ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ನವರು ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹಿಸುವ ಮೂಲಕ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ವಹಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಭಾಳ ಸಂತೋಷ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ವಸಂತ್ ಪೈ ಅವರು, ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರ್ ದೀಪ್ತಾ ಹಾಗೂ ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರು ಅದಿತಿಯವರು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಬಂದು ಆಸೀನರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ತಡ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಮತ್ತು ತುಂಬ ತಡವಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರು ನಮ್ಮ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸದಾಶಿವ ಪೊಳ್ನಾಯರು ಹಾಗೂ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಣ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಕುಲಾಲ್ರವರು ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳಾದಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ವಸಂತ್ ಪೈ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ದೀಪ್ತಾ ಹಾಗೂ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅದಿತಿಯವರನ್ನು ವೇದಿಕೆಗೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ವಿನಂತಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಪ್ರಾರಂಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಈ ಸಭೆಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಲಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಎದ್ದು ನಿಲ್ಲಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗಿರಲಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಆರೋಗ್ಯವಾಗಿರಲಿ, ಹೇಳಿ ತೊಂದರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನೋವಿನಿಂದ ಮುಕ್ತವಾಗಿರಲಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ದುಃಖದಿಂದ ಮುಕ್ತವಾಗಿರಲಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಸೆ ಆಮಿಷಗಳನ್ನು ಮೀರಿ ಗುಣಪಡಿಸುವವರು ನಾವಾಗಿರಲಿ. ಇನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕುಟುಂಬ ವೈದ್ಯಕೀಯ ಸಂಘದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸದಾಶಿವ ಪೊಳ್ನಾಯರವರು ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಬೇಕು. ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳನ್ನು ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಶುಭ ಕೋರುತ್ತಾ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸುತ್ತಾ ನನ್ನ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಗಳನ್ನು ಈ ಮೂಲಕ ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ನಾನು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರುವಾಗಲೇ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಅಪರೂಪದ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದರು. ನಾವು ಮಹಾರಾಜ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಎಂಟ್ರ್ ಆಗುವಾಗಲೇ ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಅಪರೂಪದ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದರು. ನಾನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡೆ. ಅವರು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸುಜೀರ್ ಅಂತ, ಆರ್.ಎನ್. ಸುಜೀರ್ ಅಂತ. ಈಗ ನೋಡುವಾಗ ಅವರ ತಮ್ಮ ಅಂತೆ. ಸೊ ಅವರ ಉತ್ಸಾಹ ನೋಡುವಾಗ ನಮಗಿಂತೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಉಂಟು ಅವರಿಗೆ. ಹೀ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಜನರಲ್ ಫಿಸಿಷಿಯನ್, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಎನ್ ಸುಜೀರ್ ಇನ್ ಅಗರ್ವಾಲ್ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್. ಈಗ ಅವರದೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದು ಅವರನ್ನು ಕಂಗ್ರ್ಯಾಚುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ತುಂಬ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಈಸ್ ಅ ಜನರಲ್ ಫಿಸಿಷಿಯನ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಚೆನ್ನೈ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಸಬರು ಆದರೂ ಅವರ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡುವಾಗ ನಮಗಿಂತ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗೆ ಕಾಣ್ತದೆ. ನನಗೆ ಅವರು ನೋಡುವಾಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆರ್.ಎನ್. ಸುಜೀರ್ ನೋಡುವಾಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು. ನನಗಿಂದ 6 ವರ್ಷ ಜೂನಿಯರ್ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೈಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಮೂಲಕ ಅವರನ್ನು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಬೇಕು. ಅಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಒಪ್ಪಿಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಅವರನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೂ ಕರಿಬೋದು, ಸ್ಟೇಜಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅವರು ಪ್ರತಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಭೆಗೆ ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟೆಡ್. ಸೊ ಅವರನ್ನೊಂದು ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಹೇಗೆ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು. ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟೆಡ್. ಸೊ ಅವರಿಂದ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಎ ಜನರಲ್ ಫಿಸಿಷಿಯನ್ ಇನ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಕಲಿಬೋದು. ಅಂದರೆ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಆಲ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮದರ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಯಾವ ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟಿ ಬರಬೇಕಿದ್ರೂ ಜನರಲ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಬೇಕೇ ಬೇಕು. ವಿದೌಟ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಯು ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಥ್ರೈವ್. ಯಾಕಂತೇಳಿದರೆ ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟಿ ಈಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎ ಲೇಸರ್. ಜನರಲ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಅವರ್ ಪೀಪಲ್. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ದ ಹೋಲ್ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್. So that is where we are now. But today, since there are specialists for any minor fields, this general medicine or general practitioners are pushed into the dustbin like. It is so happened, and I'm sorry to tell that. So anyway, ಇವತ್ತು ನಮಗೆ ಕಣ್ಣಿನ ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಅವರದೇ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ನಿದ್ದು ಕ್ಯಾಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್, ಗ್ಲೋಕೋಮಾ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿಸ್ಟ್, ರೆಟಿನಾ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮವರೇ ಆದ ಹೋಲ್ ಐಗುಡ್ಡೆ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ವಸಂತ್ ಪೈ ಅವರು. ಅವರನ್ನು ಕೆಲವು ಸಲ ಐಡನ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ ನಾನು. ಇವಾಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ತಲೆ ಬಾಲ್ಡಾಗಿದೆ, ನಂದು ಹಣ್ಣಾಗಿದೆ, ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಪಕ್ಕ. ಪ್ರಾಯ ನನಗೆ ಅವರಿಂದ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಪ್ಪ, ನಾನು ಅವರೇ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದಾಜು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಸೊ ಇರಲಿ, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಾತಾಡುವ ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಉಪಯುಕ್ತವಾದ ನಾಲೆಜನ್ನು ಕೊಡುವಂಥ 3 ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರ ಈಗ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಇನ್ನು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತಾವು ಹೌದು, ದಯಮಾಡಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಶೋಕ್ ಭಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ವಸಂತ ಪೈ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮಾಲಾರ್ಪಣೆ ಶಾಲ ಹಾಕಿ ಹೊದಿಸಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಗೌರವ ನೀಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ವಿನಂತಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ನಡೆಯಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಶಾಂತರಾಮ ಕಾಮತ್ರವರು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅದಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶಾಂತರಾಮ್ ಕಾಮತ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ರು ಹಾಗೇನೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದ ಭಟ್ರು
ಯಾರು?
ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ದೀಪ್ತನಿಗೆ.
ಯಾರು?
ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದ ಭಟ್ರು.
ಹಾಂ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದ ಭಟ್, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ದೀಪ್ತಾ ಅವರನ್ನು ಸನ್ಮಾನಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ.
ಅವರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅಶ್ವಿತ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ ನಾನು.
ಹಾಂ, ಸರಿ. ಈ ಮೂಲಕ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಭಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸದಾಶಿವ ಪಳ್ನಾಯರ್ಯವರಿಗೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳಾದವರನ್ನು ಅಶ್ವಿತಾರವರು ಪರಿಚಯಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. ನಾವು ಪರಿಚಯಿಸುವುದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೆವು, ಆದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಅವರದ್ದು ವಿಷಯ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುವ ಕಾರಣ ವಸಂತ ಪೈ ಅವರಾದರೆ 20 ವರ್ಷದ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಡನಾಟ, 25 ವರ್ಷದ. ವಾಸನ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾರ್ನಲ್ಲಿರುವಾಗ ಕೂಡ ಅಶೋಕ್ ಭಟ್ರಿಗೆ ನೆನಪುಂಟೇನ. ಫಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಮೋಹನ್ ದಾಸ್ ಭಂಡಾರಿ, ಅಣ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಕುಲಾಲರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಉದ್ಘಾಟಿಸಿದವರು. ಹಾಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ವಸಂತ ಪೈ ಅವರು 25 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದಲೇ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಸಮಯದಿಂದಲೇ ನಮಗೆ ಪರಿಚಯಿಸಿದರು. ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಷಯಗಳು ಗೊತ್ತುಂಟು. ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ತಿಳಿದಂಥ ಅವರ ಸ್ಟಾಫು ಅಶ್ವಿತಾರವರೇ ಬಂದು ಪರಿಚಯಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ.
Everyone, I am Ashwita and it is an honor to be here today. At the onset, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the Family Doctor Association for organizing this program. I respectfully thank our Honorable President, a respected Secretary and dedicated Treasurers for this leadership guidance and the continuous support. I also extended my heartfelt thanks to all the esteemed dignitaries, senior members and colleagues for being a part of gathering and encouraging us such meaningful initiatives. And now, it is my privilege to introduce our esteemed speaker, Dr. Vasant Pai, sir. Dr. Vasant Pai completed his MBBS in 1984 and DOMS in 1987. from KMC Mangalore. He has extensive experience in the field of ophthalmology. He has served at Tirchi Joseph Eye Hospital and was also engaged in private practice for 20 years. In 2010, he joined Vasan Eye Care and later worked in Delta Eye Care and V Care Center, Balmatta. With his vast clinical experience and dedication of patient care, we are honored to have him with us today. We warm welcome you, sir. Speak a few words, sir.
First of all, I would like to thank the Family Doctors Association for giving us an opportunity to be here, actually. When I see at the crowd, everybody is familiar. Some of them are my seniors. One of them is my guru also, Dr. Mohan Prabhu. I'd like to acknowledge his presence because when I just started, he had helped me in, calling me to Shaktinagar Eye Hospital, and we have operated there also under difficult conditions successfully. So I am really thankful also for what he has done to me. All my seniors are also here, Dr. Ashok Bhatt, Shantaram and Vivek and Paimam, and so many of you are here who are doyens in general practice, even though it's sort of a fading, branch right now in medicine. You people are here who are keeping the flames running, actually, because people are not opting to do general practice, and it's not like what it was before. I mean, I remember working in Shantaram's clinic when both father and son were not here, long back. But those days, we didn't have even 1 minute to, settle down and, think about it. Of course, those were the days of non-mobiles and all those things, non-computers. But still, the practice was so heavy and it was difficult to get a breather during those days. So probably that thing has faded down a little bit to a certain extent. But still, family doctors are relevant even to this day because patients come to you for guidance about where to go and what to do about certain fields of, any medical practice. So I would like to just, I don't want to talk about general ophthalmology. Everybody of you, who have known, practiced and seen, know everything about the eye. So I would leave that to two of our young specialists who are fully trained, really trained in their respective fields. So I will just give a brief glimpse about Agarwal's because people have some, think that Agarwal's is some hospital which has come from North India, which is not true because it started in Chennai. There's a very interesting story to that where Dr. Jaivir Agarwal, who is the founder, and his wife, Dr. Tairal, both were doyens of this place and now is run by the family of his son and his grandsons. They studied in Jaipur and they were on the way to Pondicherry to meet his father, I believe. And then he saw Chennai there. He said, there's a good opportunity here. And they started practice in 1957. That's been a long back. And they were pioneers in certain things which even to this day are relevant. They were one of the earliest to start doing laser for refractive surgeries. In those days, with difficult conditions, Dr. Tahira Agarwal was one of the real big founders of LASIK surgeries those days. So they settled in Chennai. I'm sure Dr. Shantaram remembers his sister also, Dr. Sunita Agarwal, who was his classmate here in Mangalore for about 1.5 years. For that, I am sure she took a transfer. So the Agarwals were started by Dr. Jaivir Agarwal. Even though they are from North India, they have settled here. They are catering to a large part of South India. And even, of course, now they have expanded to even North India with totally about 270 branches. Most of them are hospital and a few clinics. So, and they have branches. We have, I wouldn't say they because I am part of the Agarwals now. So we have branches in Africa and things are running in a very professional way with good scientific temper and lot of checks and balances to see that the patients get the best of the whatever we offer, the services that we offer at a very reasonable way. So we have our chairman as Dr. Amar Agarwal, who is based in Chennai, is a pioneer in some of the surgical practices. He was a pioneer in phaco also with very small incision cataracts, and he has pioneered in certain which has registered in his name like a pupilloplasty and all those things, which even our Dr. Aditi also does that. And there are a lot of directors also, and among them is Dr. Ranjan Pai, who owns Kasturba Medical College and the whole and it's the second biggest hospital chain in India. So it's not that a rival person is so everybody has been included, and this inclusive things is there even in our practice too. So actually Mangalore, I would like to say a few words about our Mangalore branch. We started our soft launch in May end, that is on 29th of May, and we had a grand launch on the 5th of September. It's around 11 to 12,000 square feet area with 3 floors. The first floor, what we say as the ground floor is we have 2 consultation rooms, plus pharmacy, plus opticals, and counseling rooms, and the various, and it's got a beautiful setup for people to come and sit. It's totally air conditioned, first floor, and then the first floor, that is the second floor of the building, we have retina services with all the lasers and all the equipments that are required in ophthalmology. And the third floor is a totally beautiful operation theater, which is state of art, and even people can watch the surgeries being done, the patients attenders. So it's a very beautiful place, and my wholehearted request to all of you is to please come and visit this hospital any time you according to your convenience. Madam, who is the IMA president, then she had come to a hospital, so she knows what she, and I sincerely hope we are doing very well actually right now. Now itself we are doing very well. We are seeing a lot of patients. Aditi is doing a lot of surgeries, and I hope because of your help and support, we will do more from what we are doing now. Thank you so much, God giving me an opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for this insightful and the inspiring talks. It's my great pleasure to introduce our next speaker, Dr. Aditi Singh. Aditi Singh is highly experienced ophthalmologist with over 18 years of clinical experience. She completed her medical studies at the prestigious KMC Manipal and has been associated with Udupi region since 2003, serving the patients with dedication and excellencies. She also worked in Bangalore for 10 years, where she gained a clinical experience and explored to advance and practice. Currently, Dr. Aditi Singh has joined Dr. Agarwal Eye Hospital, Mangalore, where she looks forward to serving the people of Mangalore with dedication, skill, eye care. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Dr. Aditi Singh and share a few words, ma'am.
ಎದುರು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು ಅಂತೇಳಿ
And everyone for coming, and thank you so much to the Family Doctors Association for giving us the opportunity today, and all of you for coming here, sir. It's a pleasure and a real honor for me to be amidst all of you such dignitaries. So I know all of us are doctors, we all know what is cataract. I am not going to take a class or present anything, sir, but what I'll do is I'll just talk a little about our hospital, sir, how cataract surgery has evolved over times. Vasant Pai sir has told me a lot about during how ICC was done, then ECC came. They were aphakia. Initially we did not use to put IOLs inside the eye, and now then IOLs came, and how intraocular lenses also evolved. So I would like to take around 10 to 15 minutes of your time, all of you, sir and ma'am, to talk about the evolution of cataract surgery over a course of time. Sir, in between, if you want to ask anything, please feel free to stop me and ask, sir. So Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So by the time, sir, so we all know what is cataract and how the patients present to us. For you, sir, most of you will be seeing patients, everything from top to bottom. As sir was telling, medicine, general medicine is the key. If a person doesn't know general medicine, then they don't know anything. So they will also come to you and talk about eyes, sir. So once they talk to you about blurring of vision, so especially after 50 years or 60 years of age, sir, first thing that please keep in mind is either cataract, of course glasses are there, and second is being a glaucoma specialist, and also Dr. Deepta is a retina specialist. So all these three things will be there, sir. Especially as diabetologist, lot of diabetic patients will come, so that I will leave to Dr. Deepta. She is a retina specialist, she will be talking about that. So we will talk about modern cataract surgery. So in cataract, some of the common symptoms which the patients will talk about is blurring of vision, and how they will, when they are driving at night, sir, especially this is very important, that when they are driving at night, they will complain of halos or the headlight being very bright. When the opposite light is coming or when the opposite vehicle is coming, they will say the most common complaint, especially of elderly patients who are driving, they will say that the opposite light appears very bright, sir. So the first thing which should come to our mind is that the patient 90% of the time might be suffering from cataract, and when they are looking at a bulb or a source of light, when there are halos around the light, then cataract again is the thing that comes to our mind, sir. So there are many types of cataracts. I will not go into the depth, but I will show a short video. For us, cataract is cataract. For us, as a surgeon, when I see each and every patient is different, each and every eye is different, each and every cataract is different. So it is long. Very important request from all of you. If a patient comes to you telling about cataract, initial days we had this concept in mind that cataract should be allowed to mature and then we should operate. Why was that, sir? Because in olden days we used to do a very big incision surgery. For example, if we take a 360-degree circle, in olden days we used to make a 7 millimeter incision, a big incision. After ICC came ECC and then SICS. 7 millimeter incision, and we used to take out the whole cataract together. The whole nucleus, the thick lens, brown, white. So we used to tell the patient that let it wait, let it mature, so that the whole nucleus can come out together. So it will be easier for the surgeon to operate upon. And now that is no longer valid, sir. Ma'am, why? Because now we are doing laser surgeries, which is termed as phacoemulsification surgery. Laser is a very layman term, but when we explain to the patient, we tell as laser surgery. So, sir, here it is like a laparoscopy surgery. I tell all my patients, where we make only a 2 mm hole at the limbus, that is the junction of the sclera and the cornea, we put the laser probe inside, or the phacoemulsification probe, and with vibration it breaks down the nucleus into small pieces. And once the nucleus is broken into small pieces, with vacuum, the whole nucleus, the pieces of the nucleus, they get sucked into the probe. So the cataract is removed easily. So now our duty, or what I tell my patients, and also I request you all to tell, sir, that laser is like a knife. If we have two things, if there is a butter and if there is a rock, then knife will cut the butter easily and the rock with a lot of difficulty. So when cataract is in the early stage, it is like a butter. It is easy to cut the cataract with the laser. So rather than waiting for it to mature and waiting for the cataract to become like a rock, let us operate when it is in the early stages. Still, sir, I have seen not only in Mangalore but in many places, still the concept is ಈಗ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಗದಿಲ್ಲ, ಟೈಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡಿ, ಒಂದು 3 ತಿಂಗಳು ಆದಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ, 6 ತಿಂಗಳು ಆದಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಈಗ ಅರ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅರ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಇಸ್ ಓಕೆ ಇಫ್ ದ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್, ಬಟ್ ಇಫ್ ವಿ ಡೂ ಕ್ಯಾಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಅರ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಮಿಡಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜಸ್, ದೆನ್ ರಿಕವರಿ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಪೇಷಂಟ್. Why? Because the laser which I will be using will be very minimal. When cataract matures, then the laser power which I will be using inside the eye will be more. So the recovery also becomes more for the patient. And sir, as we age, all our organs become little weaker. Same thing happens to the cornea of the eye. So as we age, if the cataract is also mature, I am using double time laser power, the cornea will also take a lot of beating when I am using the laser power, which is more. So the recovery time for the patient also becomes more, sir. So what our dictum now is, early stage ಇದೆ, ಕ್ಯಾಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಈಗ ಕ್ಯಾಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಕ್ಯಾಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಪೊರೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಈಗ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ನೀಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಈಗಲೇ ಮಾಡಿ. Because if the, sir, as general physicians, you know, everyone knows patient is now in the pink of health, able to come, early stage cataract, we can operate. 6 months ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ವೆದರ್ ಹೀಲ್ ಬಿ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು, ಶುಗರ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್, ಬಿ ಪಿ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್, ಈವನ್ ಇಫ್ ದೇ ವಾಂಟ್ ದೇ ಮೈಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಸರ್ಜರಿ ಡನ್. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೀನ್ ಮೆನಿ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 6 months if something happens, they are on wheelchair, even if they want, they might not be able to get the cataract operated. So one of the changes from olden days is wait for it to mature, sir. So that one point I wanted to tell. And is it okay? Now it happened. Sir, I wanted to talk to you, show you my cataract surgery, one which I have done. It will just take 3 minutes. How the cataract now we are doing. Can we play? Second screen, you have put it as surgery which I am doing in a patient. There is something, sir, I have not given any injection for the patient. I am doing it under topical anesthesia. These all terms are derived from nature, like woodcutter. These all terms are derived from nature, like woodcutter chops. So that is how it is chop. So I have broken the piece chops. So that is how it is chop. So I have broken the pieces this into smaller parts. That is into smaller parts. That is why we tell get it done in early stages or middle stages, because then chopping also, breaking it into small pieces becomes very difficult in late stages. Whole zone is cataract free. Only little, this is called a cortex, this part is left. So now this is something called irrigation aspiration. I'll not go into the details. I'm just removing the last part of the cataract. This is called the cortex, which I am removing. So everything has to be cleaned very properly from inside the eye. Nothing, no part of the cataract So this is a very important, this procedure, sir, we tell that eye surgery is a minor surgery, but we are actually operating in a very small zone within micro posterior capsule. We do not cause any complication. So, and now we put the intraocular lens inside the eye. This is the IOL or the intraocular lens. The whole procedure takes 7 minutes. This is a 7-minute video which I have edited to 3 minutes. Even with the drops, but I put something called as intracameral lignocaine, which is 4% inside the eye. Inside the eye, sir. That is the intracameral or inside the anterior chamber. So that makes the patient very comfortable. And only thing is, for experienced surgeons, we should not touch the iris. Go and touch the iris. Iris is highly vascular. It can cause pain. It might bleed, it can cause pain. So for cataract surgeries, we can do under topical. I am a glaucoma surgeon also, sir. So glaucoma surgeries, we can put a block or put subtenance block, or a local, we can just localize conjunctiva block and give. So anything else? Any other questions, sir, ma'am? Sir, the type of lenses, thank you for that question, sir. I wanted to talk about that. So, sir, as we saw, there are initial days, sir, they were only monofocal lens, most of them. Monofocal means for distance they had to wear, they did not have to wear glasses, and for near, kannadika bekle bekku. That is the monofocal. Now we have something which is a better version of monofocal lens. For example, EDOF lenses or multifocal. EDOF means extended depth of focus. So sir, here, and multifocal lenses, here the patient will not need glasses for distance. That is acceptable. No glasses for computer vision also. How we wear progressive glasses, same like EDOF glasses. No glasses for computer, and no glasses almost for all practical purposes for reading also. which is a very, very good thing, which is a blessing for patients, especially, sir, as we age. Morning we'll get up and we'll look where our glasses are. One glass illi hogide, aa glass adu bitte hogidare halagide atara. So if we put these multifocal or read-off lenses, for 90 to 95% of the cases we will not need glasses even for small reading newspaper, sir. So the intraocular lens, the science has evolved so much. Now I tell all my patients that there are different kind of lenses. You can go for whatever you can afford, but I give them the option of everything. If they can afford and if their retina is good, if their eyes are healthy, then they can go for EDOF or multifocal lenses, where they will become glass free for 90% of the things, 90 to 95%. And some of the patients, they become glass free 100%. Lifelong they don't need glasses, sir. It depends from patient to patient, eye to eye, but that is the advantage, sir. So, yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for that question. Actually, astigmatism, sir, we have something now called as toric lens. Again, it is a type of lens, toric lens. So, T-O-R-I-C, toric. So, it is according to the steep axis of the patient. When I put the lens inside, same intraocular lens will be there, but it will be designed by the company in such a way that the power is negated, that astigmatism is negated. And I don't have a video, otherwise I would have shown. There the company people tell us that you put the lens at such and such angle, axis. So we have a astigmatic marker, anything, anywhere it can go and settle. In there, for example, I have to put at 0-180 only. This is just an example. Then I will make sure that the lens is aligned at that 0-180. And it is like a miracle, sir. Next day the patient will become glass free, no astigmatism, if the lens is aligned properly, if the lens does not move. So that we take proper precautions for that. And the lenses that are made now are very good, sir. They just stick to the posterior capsule, they don't move. So there we can negate the astigmatism, sir. Sir, leukoma? Sir, I have a leukoma video, but that's in a YouTube. Adherent leukoma, sir, it depends upon where exactly the leukoma is. Leukoma, you mean to say the white part of the cornea, when cornea becomes white, there is corneal ulcer and all. So, sir, either we can do SICS. If it is right in the center, I wish I could show you the video. I move the eye from wherever I can get the best vision. If it is right in the center, then of course there is no visualization. Then I will have to go for a cornea surgery first, and then I'll have to operate. The leukomas which I have operated, there are paracentral, little paracentral, so that I have the visualization of what I am doing. Because as you saw, sir, I operated right in the center. I never took my instrument here, there. I was bang in the center. So if I get that visualization of the center, and there is something called a probe which we use for retina surgeries. If we put that probe, it gives a retro illumination. The light which I can't see from up, I can see from behind. So that will lighten my cornea, and I can see what is happening, and I can operate. So I have operated such cases, sir. But so prognosis is good. That blind patient can, from at least little part, whatever he can see. Cataract is removed. Of course, leukoma if I have not treated, but central cataract is removed. He will be able to see very good, sir. Yes, he will be able to see. If the lens is placed properly, everything is good. If the visual axis is clear, vision will be very good, sir. And patient will be happy. Yes, sir. Sir, nuclear cataract is something where the nucleus becomes brown. Like there are different parts of the cataract or nucleus.
There will not be any white patch.
No, sir. There can be a mixture. Like cortex means the cortical part of the it becomes whitish, and in nuclear cataract, the nucleus of the cataract, it becomes brown. So that will be the nuclear cataract. There is something called cortical cataract. But sir, many times all the cataracts exist together. Cortical is there, nuclear is there, then posterior subcapsular, posterior polar. All these cataracts will be mixed together like that. Can I show a small video of the types of cataracts which we see? It will make us a little, it will make it. Sound ille hogudu. Beku, sir. Let me play in the video. These are the type of cataracts which we can see in the eyes. So sir asked me about nuclear cataract. So the nuclear cataract becomes brown in last stage. This is a very dangerous cataract. All of us are scared of this as a surgeon also and as a patient. Then there was mature. This is something called posterior subcapsular. This is a diabetic cataract that is called snowflake cataract. This is seen in myotonic dystrophy, Christmas tree cataract. This is a child's baby congenital cataract. This is a very dangerous type of cataract, posterior polar, where the posterior capsule is already compromised. And this is a case where trauma is there, traumatic cataract. So these are only a few such examples, sir, for me. So, sir, that's what individualize. So one, sir, I am not a cornea person. Sir, we don't have it here right now, but if there is any such intact and all, sir, we send to Bangalore. And Dr. Susan Jacob, madam, is very good surgeon. We can send to our Chennai center, sir. So their madam is very good, Dr. Susan madam. But here right now, sir, we don't have it. Yes, yes, sir. We are doing those surgeries, but we are doing in Bangalore, sir. Smile and LASIK. I would like to show you our hospital video, how our hospital setup is. I would love everyone to please come to our hospital and visit our hospital once, and also we can get a general checkup done for everyone's eyes. But before that, sir, one video of the hospital, sir.
If you are facing any eye-related problem, come to us at Dr. Agarwal's Eye Hospital, Mangalore. On the day of cataract surgery, we will check your sugar, BP, and we will do some scans of your eye. These scans are to check the health of your retina and the lens power, which I will be putting inside your eye. Once your eyes are dilated, we will take you inside the operation theatre. We will put some clean clothes over your normal clothes, and you will be lying over the operation theatre table. The whole procedure, the whole operation will be around 5 to 10 minutes. We will not put any injection inside your eyes, and just for 10 minutes you have to lie.
No injection was given, sir. The patient is just lying down.
Inside the light. After 10 minutes, once the operation.
And I just put the glasses and they can go.
Help you to go outside the operation theatre. Immediately you can go home. So the whole time that
They don't need to get admitted. They can go home on the same day. The whole procedure is 2 to 3 hours.
procedure takes only 5 to 10 minutes. So do come to us and do not wait for your cataract to become mature.
So, sir, that was our OT setup. The whole under control. Dr. Sujit sir is there. He always is there for us. He, for everything, patient clearance, everything, sir is there for us. So, sir is present for each and every patient. On Sir, 200 ppbs is the maximum acceptable limit as per our IMA guidelines, sir. Yes, sir, 200 ppbs maximum. Not more than that. Of course, here, there, 5, 10, we can always do that. 210, 205. Sorry, sir. Sir, BP, there is no cutoff as such. I have done like 180 by 100, 170 by 100, but anesthetist, if it is there, and if sir, my physician, gives clearance, I am happy. And sir will, of course, prescribe some hypertensive medicines, or we also give anti-anxiety medicines. We wait for the patient's BP to come down. If it is too high, sir, then I postpone. Unnecessarily, why to take a risk? Too high, we postpone. If it is 170 systolic, 180 maximum, sir, I do. And sir, we were talking about viewing gallery. That I'll show you. The TV, sir, they can see the surgery, and there I am operating. They can see that. There's a sofa outside. All of every patient attended surgery. That is what we have achieved, sir. So that, I think this will be hard to find everywhere, but in Dr. Agarwal's Eye Hospital, in all the 270 centers, this is there. Patient can come and watch the surgery from outside. So, and sir, after cataract surgery, there is something called, after few years, the posterior capsule might become a little white. So we do a laser, which is called yak capsulotomy, and we clear the capsule and we give the glasses. So a patient, sir, if they come to you, ma'am, that after cataract surgery agide, pori operation agide, but iga salpa innu manju kaantade, maybe they have landed up with that posterior capsular opacification. So they can always come to us. We will clear it and we will give them glasses. And a few precautions are just in case if you want to know. After cataract surgery, for 10 days, they don't have to take head bath. No water inside the eye. It shouldn't be splashed. And they should beware of dust and dirt, nothing else. They can eat everything, they can watch TV, they can watch. Patients also tell ತುಂಬ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾತಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಆ ಥರ ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟಾಕ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಮಚ್ ಆಸ್ ದೇ ವಾಂಟ್, ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಫೋನ್, TV, ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ, ನೋ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್. Olden times they used to tell not to eat gatti padartha tinbardu, but nothing like that, sir. Now because it's a small incision, phaco 2 mm incision surgery, they can eat whatever they are comfortable with, whether they are diabetic, hypertensive, whatever they have been told by their physician, they can eat everything. So no restrictions, only water and dust. These two are the things that they have to be careful about, nothing else. And they can even go to for their work. For many of them are going, one judge sahab I operated, like day before, he had to go for his presiding. Within 3 days he could go to the court, no problem, nothing. They can carry on with their daily activities, nothing like that, sir, as long as they are not putting water and there is no dust going inside the eyes. That's it, sir. So any other things, any questions from your side, sir? Ma'am has visited our hospital so she knows. Any other thing? Sir, and that is a good question, sir. After the surgery, we can, as you saw, we can give black glasses or white glasses to the patients. They also ask. So black glasses are not very essential. Sometimes patient tells it looks very odd on me. Camp they used to operate and put glasses. So we have white glasses. There is no need for dark or like that. And bislike ain problem illa, they can go into the sunlight, nothing to worry, it will just be a little bright. So they can wear white glasses or black glasses if they prefer. They can wear anything and they can go outside, they can go into the sunlight, no restrictions as such. They can go to beach.
No protection required for UV light?
No, nothing like that, sir. They can wear white glasses itself. But they will not be in sun for too long. If they have to go to their friends anywhere house, there is no restriction to that, sir. Okay. After that, once I give them the glass power, they can wear a photochromatic glass if they want. But as per se, after cataract surgery, immediately any glass they can wear, sir. White glass, black glasses, anything. So, and just one more thing, after cataract surgery, they should not do anything heavy. They should not lift heavy weights. And like now people go to gym and all, lift weights and all that thing. And housework also should be restricted for 10 to 15 days. Coughing if possible, sir. What to do if too much? Yeah. Yes, light cough. Like for example, if they have COPD, too much of cough, then also we tell consult your physician first, get your cough. That's a very good point, sir, to get their cough in control and then we can do the surgery. So that is one of the points. Okay, and of course no infection should be there inside the body. Diabetic foot or something. Many patients come with diabetic foot, so that also should not be there. Cellulitis. So that should not be there, sir. And sir, a little bit about glaucoma. I won't say much, everyone knows, but we do glaucoma surgeries in our hospital. There are a lot of times when glaucoma gets undetected, sir. It's called silent thief of sight. So just one. This is the normal vision, no glaucoma. Early glaucoma where the visual field is compromised. Then advanced glaucoma. We all know about tunnel vision, so same. Extreme glaucoma, last stage of glaucoma, it will all be black, sir. So, sir, if any patient also tells that I can't see, cataract surgery agide but innu can't, there is no, if glaucoma has to come, it will come, and if it has to spoil the eye, it will spoil the eye. Only thing is I can put drops and do surgery and I can postpone the damage. But damage, I can't prevent the damage, I can postpone. So that is why, sir, early detection is very important. So if any patient comes to you regarding that eye problem, please think about us, sir, and send. Sir? Both eyes glaucoma. Usually it comes in both eyes, sir, but what we see presentation first one eye, then gradually other eye. It can also come in both eye together if it is delayed, sir. Like that, So I think anything, I am always here, sir. Any other query, please feel free to ask. Next, I'll hand over to Ashwit. I have taken lot of time for all of you. So thank you for your time.
Experience with us, ma'am. And now our next speaker is Dr. Deepta Ranjan. Dr. Deepta Ranjan brings with us her 18-year experience, clinical experience in ophthalmology. She has completed her MBBS and MS along with the fellowship in medical retina and is widely respected for her experience and dedication to patient care. With a deep passion for teaching, Dr. Deepta has guided many young doctors throughout her career in medical education. She is now strengthens our institute as an expert in retina and uvea with a strong focus on preventive eye health and early diagnosis. Dr. Deepta is known for being a steady hand and a calm voice, helping patients adapt confidently with the support of modern technology. Please join me with warm welcome Dr. Deepta Ranjan ma'am.
Thank you, Ashweta. And I'm really honored to stand in front of so many pioneers here. Thank you for giving this opportunity. So, you have already had two experienced ophthalmologists deliver beautiful and insightful talks. I'm relatively new to the public platform speaking, but then I'll make a humble attempt to take you through my specialty. So before specializing in ophthalmology, I was a general practitioner from 2012 to 2019. And honestly, I loved those 7 years where all systems were seen together and never it was just one organ at a time. One single symptom, and then you take your mind through all specialities like medicine, gynae, everything. Whatever you can think of, you will go through all that for just one symptom. So, I also had an opportunity to work in a primary health center where the daily OPD was around 150, and then there the patient interaction was very minimal. We had limited testing, we had limited treatment options, but we had lots of referrals. So, but that is a situation when I realized the immense stress patients had on general practitioners. They would go to specialists, super specialists, and they'd just come back to us. Like, doctor, they'll ask, we have visited this specialist, this is what they have given us. You just see it, is this correct? Do we have to do this investigation? Should I consult him again? Or do you have any other suggestion? So many questions they had. So the authority and trust a family physician carries is something no investigation, no technology, and no specialization or any fancy consultation room can replace. You are actually the decision makers. And when I chose ophthalmology, I had this feeling that something was incomplete. I suddenly felt that my, that professional exposure was narrowed down. So in search of that multi-system analysis and deep clinical correlation, I ended up in taking a retina fellowship. And what I'll do is, I'll just run through a few clinical images of my patients at Agarwal's, and I'll just show you how interesting and intriguing retina is. So first, we'll talk about the elephant in the room, that is diabetic retinopathy. So this is a 52-year-old male, and till that day, he was not evaluated for diabetes or hypertension. So we checked, after seeing his retina, it was just severe NPDR. Just severe NPDR, that is what I could tell. Because so much of changes he has got, and it was not at all evaluated, and you can see so many changes are there. So these are the hard exudates. You have got hemorrhages here, lot of hemorrhages. So based on these changes, we grade the diabetic retinopathy. And he was put into severe non-proliferative diabetic retinopathy. But unluckily, he was lost to follow-up. Usually you see a lot of cases where before and after pictures are shown, and we do boast, yeah, we have done this much. But here what I have decided is, I just thought, where we are missing patients and what you can do in making the patients realize how important it is, these examinations and the follow-ups. And they don't realize these are the things what is happening in their retina, because they never come to know they have these many difficulties until the most center portion is affected. So that is when I have to show I have no options left out. So next case. She is a 59 female, she is on insulin, hypertensive changes. Here, when compared with the previous image, you can see, so there is just a suspicious lesion here and hardly any, like here and there, some small changes are there. So whenever we see such changes, which is not in the center, and in her retina, she had a lot of changes in the periphery. So definitely she was suggested fundus fluorescein angiogram. But again, I lost the patient because I had advised fundus fluorescein angiogram, which is something great when the patient considers. For basically, she didn't have any complaints, and when I show the image also, she doesn't make any much of difference in the image. Again, I lost the patient. So this is another male who is a diabetic, and his HbA1c is 12.5. His first retinal evaluation over the past 5 years was done at this point, and you can see this much of changes has happened. This is a proliferative retinopathy, and here you feel it is all okay. But here is the suspicious lesion. That is a new vessel. So new vessel anywhere in the retina, it changes the grading. So the non-proliferative is suddenly changed to proliferative. Patient doesn't know anything. Only thing is like his retina is crying. So much of leaking has happened. For him, luckily both eye retinal photocoagulation laser was done. He is stable now. So this is another female. She just came to the OPD as a bystander. So on seeing her, I was like, you have got something different in your right eye. It is a little bulging outwards, and when comparing the position, it is a little down. So she's like, no, I don't have any problem. My eyes are like that. I'm like, okay, Chumma, you take a consultation. So I saw her retina, and this is the halat of her retina. So you can see, both eyes, she is having moderate changes of retinopathy, and there are a lot of yellow lesions. These are hard exudates. So I have asked her for evaluation, and the main concern in this patient was, why is this eye bulging outwards as well as downwards? Is there anything pushing her eye from inside? So definitely we sent for all blood investigations, and then we even did an MRI for her. So these are the reports. So her TSH was high, and free T3, T4 was normal, so that indicates a subclinical hypothyroidism. All are bold here. So her cholesterol is high, all parameters are high, HbA1c is 12.4, and RBS is 309. We did an MRI, and it showed a muscle belly enlargement, which predominantly indicates a thyroid-related orbital change. That again correlates with a high TSH. So that lady who just came as a bystander now turned up as a diabetic, hypertensive, triglyceride and difficulties, and also a subclinical hypothyroidism. It was all from just one examination. So this is just how and when we have to do the retinal examination in patients with diabetes. So basically, if it is a juvenile diabetes, within first 3 to 5 years of diagnosis, get the retinal examination done. And for any type 2, the moment he is diagnosed with diabetes, let him get the first retinal evaluation. And based on the grading, we can decide when is the next retinal evaluation to be done. This is another case. This is a 62-year-old lady. She had hypertension, CVA. She had diminution of vision for 2 days. 2 days she was not able to see anything, and then she came. Her right eye, it was perfectly normal, and left eye, she had this much vision only. So here you can see the changes. So it is all white over here, and maybe you have heard about the cherry red spot, and all these things have happened, and this is an emergency, retinal artery occlusion. So whenever any patient with hypertension or any risk factor presents with sudden painless diminution of vision, mostly it is a retina related, and arterial occlusions, if we are managing within the first 6 to 7 hours, you can save the patient's vision. Otherwise, it is lost and gone forever. So any patient with this complaint, let them immediately visit a retina consultant. This is another patient, 33-year-old. So he has come with only this area is affected. So that is a branch retinal vein occlusion. He is also diagnosed with DM and hypertension, but not on treatment. Because of so many risk factors and which is not uncontrolled, he has developed a occlusion. All occlusions can happen when people who have diabetes, hypertension, all this. So for him, right now, I don't have any management from my side because he has already developed an occlusion and it doesn't have any indication for active ophthalmological treatment. We don't unnecessarily inject the patient or anything. We directly send him to a physician for systemic stabilization. And this is another, I just thought of sharing. It's an old toxoplasma scar. So patient knows the condition and she has got the scar in the center of her retina. So her vision is also very bad with it and she is okay with that because she is used to it. And we have nothing to give. We have no treatment options once it has scarred. So this is a 36-year female, and initially when she came she just had a blurring of diminution of vision, but at that time it was just this blunting of the reflex, and then later on when she came next time she also developed this flex. So this is an inherited retinal condition. She never knew, but she just gave a history of a family history is there. And then what we did next was screening her kids. So for her, we can just support her. There is no treatment for any inherited retinal conditions. We have got excellent B scan and all retina K patients, I do the B scan and everything is evaluated, like whether the movement is there, everything. And then we find out if the retina is attached, detached or any other complications. This is another interesting case where you can see the changes in this patient. So he has got this pigmentation on the left eye alone. It is a case of oculodermal melanocytosis. And same, you can see the color difference in his iris. And his fundus also, this left side is little more darker. So all these things are, we do care for all these things, not just retina or not just income generating diseases, not just injections and lasers and cataracts. Okay. So that's what I tell my patients. Your HbA1c report is almost similar to my retinal grading. So HbA1c basically gives numbers for the 3 months and retinal images shows how the control is for the past few years. Another thing is that I am a medical retina specialist and I do definitely take extra care for my patients because in case of progression, I have to give the patient to my surgical VR consultant who is Dr. Yashwant, and I don't want my patient with Dr. Yashwant, so extra care will be given. And jokes apart, he is a very good consultant, he is a very good colleague. We do share our ideas in management and the patient is taken of total care. So I was just planning to show you what other normal cases, the so-called non-profitable cases we see and how we diagnose. But unluckily or luckily we are getting late. Those are not getting loaded. Anyways, I'll just pass the message that it's not just retina what we see everything. So, and one common thing is watering in the eyes. Watering is everywhere treated with just giving lubricants. But we don't do that at Agarwal's. We see what is the underlying cause for watering. So we treat it according to the cause, not just giving some lubricant and tell, okay, it's fine. So we do have patients who are like, they were treated with all expensive drops and still no resolution. But somehow they have got very good results here. Just a few things like there you can see that frothy secretion. So that indicates MGD. That requires another treatment for watering. Here you can see the lid margin is inflamed. That again causes watering. Treatment is different. So this is a usual case, blepharitis, which is not at all treated. Until and unless you treat the blepharitis, the watering is not going to solve. As well as the patient will have the complaint keeping recurring. So understand what is the basic cause for the watering, and treatment is given according to the cause. So whenever we see a patient, whether he has come for treatment or just to see the facilities or even to get a second opinion, we treat them with the same seriousness and care. And these images are, here you can see that this area of, can you see the area of hair loss? All these minimal things also we do take into consideration for the patient benefit. It is always a patient benefit what is important for us. So at our hospital, each eye condition is handled by the right super specialist. So when family physicians and the specialist work together, it is a patient who gets the maximum benefit. So we sincerely request all of you to support your patients along with our support. Thank you so much.
We truly appreciate your valuable time and thoughts. Thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to call upon Mr. Madana Gopal sir on the dais to give you all brief on Dr. Agarwal Corporate. We welcome you, sir.
Thank you, Family Physician Association, Family Doctors Association. It's a great privilege, great platform to exhibit our hospital. Dr. Agarwal Eye Hospital, it's 67 years old eye hospital, basically from Chennai. Across India, 13 states we have our presence, and other than India, 12 African countries we have our presence, like Mauritius, Madagascar, Seychelles, Tanzania, Rwanda, Zambia, Ghana, all these places we have our presence. In Karnataka, we have 25 branches. Bangalore, we have 14 hospitals, and outside rest of Karnataka, we have 11 hospitals. Here in Mangalore, we have exclusive super speciality eye hospital. It is 13,500 square feet, very big hospital. We have 3 floors, as sir mentioned. First floor, exclusive consultation. Second floor, we have investigation like FFA, OCT, green laser, barrage laser, and HFA for a glaucoma evaluation. And third floor, it's meant for exclusive operation theatre. As madam mentioned, we have a unique specialty. Patient relatives can see the surgery, whether really madam is doing surgery or any fellows or students are operating the patient. That transparency we can able to give. So I request, usually our consultation is 500 rupees, our hospital, but whenever doctors refers, we are offering free consultation. Definitely they can save 500 rupees, because just to encourage the diabetic retinopathy screening, we are offering free consultation. So whenever you find a patients having more than 5 years diabetes, kindly please refer to Dr. Agarwal Eye Hospital. Definitely patient will have a exclusive treatment, and we have exclusive referral management system. So the patient, the moment the patient comes to our hospital, they will have a separate fast track treatment. So immediately they will see the doctors, and dilatation, everything we will take care, sir. So, and moreover, for medical fraternities, it's our great privilege to offer your family members. We are offering a free exclusive consultation free service, sir. You can bring your family members for your annual eye checkup, sir. We are at your service. It's a small steps towards the medical fraternity, sir. Thank you very much for giving a wonderful opportunity. I request everyone to join for a dinner, and hand over to sir also, please, sir.
Dr. Matan Gopal, and so I am requesting Dr. Polnaya, Dr. Kulal, and Dr. Aditi, Dr. Vasant Pai, and Dr. Deepta, please come to the dais again. While eye hospital is there, we can go any moments. But Madan Gopal has said that we can go there, all free checkup, everything will be done. Before that, I am requesting to offer a free spectacles for those who are having eye problems. Means But one thing you have to decide, when we have to come there. You should declare, then we exact the date. We all the Family Doctors Association doctors will come to your Agarwal Eye Hospital. We want to see. I have already came, but in spite of that, I want to see again your all departments, everything. So in addition to that, we are having also the benefit. I think we don't mind. You don't mind for that one. Now, Dr. Sadashiva Purnaya is having something to give regarding diabetes and hypertension.
Right up. Regarding hypertension and diabetes. Okay. I have prepared a just one page note. So to distribute all, because every slide I saw HTN, DM. I have prepared a small note to know the basics for everyone, my colleagues. So that can be distributed, 40 copies I have. If they require more, some Xerox copies can be taken and distributed.
Please come and collect it.
Please distribute to everybody. Now, you have to offer this one, give the mementos to the speakers. So I am requesting Dr. Bhagavanda Shetty, please come. Please hand over the memento to Dr. Vasant Pai.
He is an old friend. Good to see you.
Come for vote of thanks. Our Annaya Kulal, who has felicitated in Bahrain few days ago, is a asset to our Family Doctor Association. So I will hand over to Annaya Kulal.
Thank you, sir. It is a time, I think match is abandoned without a single ball, I think. But we have completed the sclera, cornea, retina, everything successfully. So it's a touchy moment to revise our olden days ophthalmology. I profusely thank Dr. Aditi S. From our Agarwals, and Dr. M. Vasant Pai is known to me since 2 decades, and Dr. Deepta R. Both are all, I think I heard they are all very, very active and very constantly operating surgeons. Usually in ophthalmology, there will be some hicks will be there, but I heard that, and I think the Matan Gopal, is the general manager from Chennai, has come all the way from Chennai. I thank you each and everyone for your time and concern. I think actually you have approached me. Your representatives approached me. I told, instead of going for the specialty, you come to a general practitioners. General practitioner are the first one who detects the problems of the eye. They will come to you. Diabetes, hypertension, NCD, non-communicable diseases detected by general practitioner rather than any specialist. So it is a nice, they approached me, but it is timely. It is nice to see you all. Of course, we all will visit you. I think it is the Family Doctor Association. You have given an offer to family to of ours. It is a good gesture of yours. Thank you all. I profusely thank Sadashiva Purnaya, Dr. G.K. Bhatt, and all the senior members who have turned in big number. I think it is entire metro Mangalore is here. From Talapadi to Mulki, from Mangalore to Vitla. Till there the people are general practitioners. It covers the entire Mangalore, metro Mangalore, and I think each one have 5 to 6 doctors in their family. They are all the first generation doctors. I think their second, third generation people are doctors. So this message goes to each and every nook and corners of Mangalore. I thank each and everyone. Thank you and all. We'll go for fellowship and dinner. Ashwita and Mahesh, they are the project coordinators from the hospital. Mahesh, Ashwita, they have come. Arvind, Naveen. Everyone will thank, because without your support it is not at all possible. And we have to thank our hotel, Shiv Prakash from our channel, and that hotel. Our hotel friend, they are helping us since several meetings. Maharaja, we thank you for your kind gesture and arranging the hall for us. Thank you each and everyone. Sujir sir, he is our senior physician from that. We'll thank you, sir. We thank each and everyone. It is a family program, of course. No need to thank and everyone. It is everyone thanking everyone. Thank you all.
ನಾವು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಸಂತೋಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆವು. ಇನ್ನು ನಾವು ಏನಾದರೂ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು. ಇನ್ನು ನಾವು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಫಾರ್ ಜನಗಣಮನ. अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल वंगा, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा, तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे, गाहे तव जय गाता, जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे. So meeting is agent for fellowship and dinner. Before that, Matangolpa come, you announce the date.
Sir, Monday to Saturday we are functioning, sir. Whichever your convenience, sir. Tuesday can we fix it, sir? 23rd or 24th? Next Tuesday or Wednesday, sir? 24th. Wednesday, morning 9 to 8, but around 11 to 2.
Give the exact time to the family doctor. 4 to 5.
4 to 5, sir. 4 to 5 we can keep, sir. 24. Wednesday.
All are requested to come to Agarwal Eye Hospital. Coffee will be given.
Yes, high tea arrange, sir.